Okay, so now we have a better idea. Okay, she's 5, and like with all the comments that you mentioned, she gets upset because she's inflexible and she's having a hard time, with denied access to items. So she's being denied access. So the function sounds like a tangible, right? You can have this right now. She runs, she escapes, she elopes. Stop looking at me. All those things. You try to give her the sensory toy, but yeah. So she's 5, right? So around that time, they have a very hard time accepting no and denied access. So that's very common. So when you deny her access to something, obviously you have to set that boundary, but also too, it's like, you're going to validate her feelings. I know you're really upset that you can't have whatever it is right now, but you then tell her when she can actually have an opportunity to play with it. If it's something that she can access, like maybe like 10 minutes or, after the activity or like tomorrow or something, let her know like when she can actually access it again. Like, oh, right now we have to do this, but after we work our worksheet, I can give you a minute with it. Like, letting her know that she's still gonna have access to it. Just right now, we have to do something first. Like, first, then language is gonna be key. But you know how she ran away and she said, stop looking at me? Like, remember I was telling you about the eye contact? Like, oh, that eye contact? Yeah. That adds more flame to their fire. So she can actually advocate and say, stop looking at me. But some of our friends, they can't communicate that. So that's how behaviors can escalate, right? But to be honest, she's 5 years old. So just like, emotional regulation and explaining like, okay, that's not available right now, but this is available. You can play with the sensory toy, or you can have some time alone. I think you want some time alone. Here's a sensory toy if you want it, and just give her space to calm down, because now you validated her feelings. I know you're upset that you want that, but that's not available right now. You're giving her choices. Do you want to sit by yourself and have your own minute, or do you want this tangible squishy sensory toy, right? And then you're going to give her space, because she doesn't want the attention right now. She even said, like, stop looking at me. So give her a moment. Leave the toy. Like, okay, if you want the toy, it's right here. I'm going to be over there whenever you're ready. That's it. And walk away. Like, she needs to learn that she can't have access to everything. And trust me, in the school, there's a lot of denied access. And this is one of the top behaviors and with our learners. That's why I made IEP goals on these. Tolerating denied access and accepting no. It's the flexibility part. But also too, that 5 years old, like, she's probably used to getting things at home, and now she's in a school setting where another adult is telling her no. So she has to learn that, in the school, I don't really get everything maybe as easily as she does at home. You see what I mean? There's a lot of different variables. So she has to generalize across her settings. But having that instructional control is going to be key, especially when you have to set that boundary of like, yeah, you can't have access to this right now. I know you're upset, but hey, we can play with this again tomorrow. Or yeah, you can play with this, but right now it's this time, and then you can have it,